Hire a freelance writer to advertise for you. Writing to make money is becoming very popular for businesses and writers alike. It is an affordable and practical way to get your business name and products or services out there. Think of the amount of money that you could be spending on advertising within a magazine, newspaper, or flyer. Now think of the amount that you are saving advertising online in a convincing article, written by a pro about the topic of your choice. You can literally convince the reader that he needs to buy your product or services. Access writers. There are plenty of websites out there to access and help you match up with an employer that is looking for someone to write some good content. One may wonder though, if the content is even worth reading? Are the topics that you are to write about for $2.50 an article going to be any good? Who is making the money on all of these websites that advertise employment and employers? There are even some employers out there that advertise for $1 per article. You have to wonder why anyone wants to write for so little and what the article will be once it is made. It is because it is an efficient way to advertise, very cost-effective. Of course, the articles that you pay next to nothing for are not going to be of the best quality, but they are still able to do the trick in a pinch. Luring titles. The one thing that tends to lure you in is the title of the article. You wouldn't think that the title should have such a huge impact, but it does. It pulls you in, makes you want to find out just what that article is all about. A good introduction can also lure the audience in and make them want to read more, either because it is interesting, informative, or pertains to their own lives. The average time frame to get a person hooked on your article is a mere 10 seconds. So in that time, a person needs to get hooked on what he is reading so that they don't just continue searching out another site and ultimately passing over the goods and services offered. A good article has a nice flow to it, easy to digest for the reader, and the ideas are separated into groups so that they can easily search out the information that they are looking for. Sales. This is a big business right now. And who is backing up all of the money put into these articles? We are, the consumers. It is all for the sake of advertising. Businesses now, instead of putting thousands of dollars into advertising in the newspaper, they are putting thousands of dollars into the internet for advertising. They do this to get their content, keywords, and website backlinks and links out there. In turn, this increases their search engine optimization for their company and will increase traffic and sales. Hopefully, once the consumer has read the informative article, a seed has been planted and the reader will debate, think, and make an informative choice as to whether or not they need the goods or services that are offered. The article needs to be informative and at the same time, use 2 to 5% keyword density for the advertiser's search engine benefit. There is lots of information out in the web, but most are being accessed through the most popular search engines. The more articles you have out there on any given topic is going to make the most sense and a bigger difference in your SEO. Therefore, the use of a freelance writer will offer you the most value for your dollar in the least amount of time. The exposure is endless, the power is in the business owner's hands. You can pick the how many you need, what you want, and how much you have budgeted for this endeavor. Any way you look at it, articles for advertising make sense in these money-conscious times.